That's a really beautiful gun right there.
It is. Look at this thing. Look, all right, first off, look at that motherfucker.
Old school Colt.
Yes. Y'all need to look at that beautiful motherfucker. Beautiful weapon. It's good. It's just a attention to detail in the design and engraving.
Some fucking like Red Dead shit right there.
It really is. Liddy, get the score. Welcome to Air 818. It's Joe and Mac here. Kyle's Air 404. I knew the other number was a 4. I was testing you. Yeah, Kyle's Air 404 tonight. What are we going to talk about? Religion.
Religion.
Religion. Oh, religion. Are you getting French on me?
Religion, not
Yeah.
religion.
No
I don't do French. That's not me.
Good, because we don't wave white flags.
Exactly. Exactly. He gets it.
This guy. Oh yeah, by the way, our sponsor for the night, Modelo Fools.
Not really. Don't sue us.
Or dude, you're not getting a penny. I'm already like 60 grand in debt with student loans, so you're not getting far. You'll be in a long waiting line.
Yeah.
You'll get that money when I'm 60. Shit. Wait, did neither of us plugged this, did we? Oh, someone should plug this.
Someone should plug this.
The only other person here, I can't.
Let me do it. Fuck it.
Damn, the lighting is really good in here tonight.
Because I got like all of them on.
You do.
Even the fucking balcony light.
And also, there's not like two assholes vaping next to me, so it's not full of like piss.
That and I'm
comments.
using my fucking Salt Nick mod, so
What
like
the fuck is that? What is a salt vape mod?
Salt Nick.
What the
It's a more concentrated form of nicotine.
Salt?
So. Yeah, salt.
like salt vape, like
Yeah.
what the? Let me try that.
It's a more concentrated form of nicotine.
Let me try that shit real quick. I'll let you.
And it doesn't hit that hard, so I mean like.
So all right, that's the button right there. Though.
Yeah.
That one. Okay. Jesus Christ. That is unhealthy.
It is though.
Oh, no, it's not. Jesus Christ. Here, take that away from. Oh.
You're gonna have to put you down, boy.
Whew.
Uh,
I felt like I just breathed in like straight coal. This is what miners went through. This is how the
I plugged
fucking.
it on Facebook. Actually, let me plug it on the 818 page as well.
Been Insta. Oh, Jesus.
I don't have that many followers.
I
but-
need a regular fucking cigarette to deal with that, but I can't smoke in his apartment because he won't let me. So after this, I'll clear my sinuses. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Why is that a goddamn thing? That's horrible. You just hit that thing like it was nothing. And I was like, yeah, Joe always has like the nicest flavors. There was no flavor to that. It was straight like coal ash.
I don't
Like
know
if
what you're
Tom's
talking
the
about. I
tank
taste it.
like if Tom's the tank engine like shotgun me, that's what that would be.
I taste it.
That was horrible.
Fine, so,
No, nothing about that was fine. That hurt. That hurt me on a spiritual level, and my lungs are now definitely incapacitated, despite my years of smoking Reds and
Load fucker. There we go.
Lucky Strikes. Jesus Christ! Oh Jesus, what's going on? He's plugging us while we're alive. Holy shit!
You told me to.
I did. At the bonus, if we ever see that little one, that viewer thing go up to 1, we'll know. So, not last weekend, what was it, like 2 weeks ago? Did we have that conversation?
Yeah, it was a little
2
while
or 3?
ago.
So about 2 or 3 weeks ago, Joe and I had this fascinating conversation on religion, thoughts of the afterlife, and all around just what he and I believed happens after people die. And that's kind of where we want to take this podcast tonight. And I'll let Joe open with his personal beliefs, because that's kind of how that conversation started.
Yeah, well, yeah, we ended up talking about, like, you know, our beliefs, because we got in that conversation at Stop Button one night.
Mm-hmm.
And I brought that back up, because we got in a conversation with God, I'm terrible with names. I can't
When
remember
you
his
say
name.
we, I wasn't part of that, was I?
Yeah, you were.
Damn, I don't remember. I was drunk as shit.
Yeah, you were. But yeah, we had a conversation with someone because the guy we were talking to, he's Christian, and I'm pretty much like agnostic as fuck. I don't really believe in anything. And then Mac, he's like,
That's atheist. If you don't believe anything.
oh yeah,
it's
agnostic. Yeah, that's right. You're
I'm
agnostic.
agnostic for
I'm
sure.
atheist. That's
For
right.
sure, yeah.
See, that's how little I care about religion. But
So much
just
of it,
saying, just saying.
so much I've indoctrinated him. He's now starting to believe.
No, you put up
Is
some
that,
good
he's
points.
gonna have
there.
that. He's gonna have that poster in the back. I believe with the spaceship.
No, don't believe in aliens. Don't believe in
Really,
ghosts.
you don't believe in aliens?
I think I
You're
don't
one of the
believe in
last
them,
people.
but I feel like it could be a thing, but I don't believe in it because I feel like
So you're
you
waiting
know-
for proof,
Yeah,
essentially.
yeah, pretty much.
I can get behind that. I believe just because of the expansion of the universe and how big it is, there's got to be another form of. I'm not saying like there's like
Well, yeah, and I mean that's
Life, like
that's
how
what I'm
we know
saying.
it,
Like
but-
I don't believe in it, but I do believe it's a possibility.
Okay, I can get with that. That I can see that. Anyways, continue. Sorry, I didn't mean to derail you.
Oh, you're good. Yeah, so I don't really believe in anything, but I do like to mess with people and say I'm like fucking Satanist and all that shit. So, cause like that gets shock value. Like so many people are like hardcore, like butthurt. Like, as a matter of fact, one of my coworkers, he posted something that had like Baphomet with the fucking pentagram and all that shit.
Oh God!
And it had like some words
Did
on
you
it.
put fucking Hail Satan on that?
No, I didn't
Okay.
actually.
You should have.
Well,
Hail
let me
Cthulhu.
finish the story, and you'll be like, oh. But it had like a good quote. I can't remember what it was to save my life, but it was like a solid quote, just a general life quote that works. It's good. It makes sense. And pretty much like he had a handful of people like getting really butthurt about it. Like, oh, I know, you know what that symbol means, blah, 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 blah. If you're going to post shit like this, I'm going to unfriend you. I was like, do it. Yeah, I was like laughing because the dude messaged me. He messaged me on Messenger, and he was just like, why are people so butthurt about my post? I was just like, what post you're talking about? And then I saw it.
Oh no!
And then I read the comments, and then I fucking commented on myself, and I was just like, damn, all these people are so butthurt. Why? It's all make believe shit, dude. Chill out. But I mean, like, you believe what you believe. That's cool. I don't care.
And that's
as long as
exactly-
you treat
alright.
someone as a human being, if you treat someone right, that's all that matters. I don't care what the fuck you believe. You could believe in the whole flying spaghetti monster thing. You could believe in fucking lamp is life, lamp is our god, or some shit like
First
that.
off,
Some
what kind of
off the wall shit like
Are we
that.
talking genie lamps or like light up lamps?
Light up lamps, like the shit you punch.
You gotta clear that. You gotta clarify something. That new Aladdin movie is around the corner. So you really gotta let the motherfuckers know.
Fuck.
But no, like, all right. So I agree with you to a certain degree. I think obviously for religion, there's enough of that shit going around that there's, how do I say? There's enough people believing the same shit going, or at least they say they believe the same shit. There's enough people willing to drink that Kool-Aid that they're willing to dive into that and let it be a thing, like a really massive thing.
And that's kind of one thing I kind of believe with general religion. And it's not necessarily that I take it as fact. It's that I could believe that that's totally a thing. But that there were people who came up with this shit to, well, more or less control the population.
Yes. Well, all right.
To moderate the population.
God.
But like that's one thing I believe that could totally be a thing.
Okay, and I agree with you there at that point. But I also believe that there has to be some shit that some people have seen. And I'm not saying these are people that are everyday people, maybe, but maybe people with power or something like that. I don't know. I think there has to be some fundamental base, even at like our caveman roots. Somebody saw some shit that spurred like the first religion, especially in who the fuck was it? King Midas. He had the initial morals of humanity etched in stone. It was fuck. I'm fumbling hard here. I can't remember the exact thing. Hopefully somebody comments on this and is like, "Hey, dumbass, this is what that were." But the first known Samara. I want to say it's something like that. But essentially, what it was this dude. He wanted a code of ethics for humanity and his civilization. Like they were the first documented civilization. And he was like, we need a code of ethics, and he essentially was like, he wrote it down on stone. He had it etched out. Don't kill people. Don't rape people. Don't steal from people. Just again, be a generally decent human being. Don't fuck with shit that you don't need to fuck with.
Yeah, exactly.
Hammurabi, the Hammurabian code. Hammurabian code. That's what it was, and I believe it was the Sumerians that came up with that. And Hammurabi was their king at the time, and he was pretty much like they were pillaging and shit. And he was like, "Wait a minute, guys, let's not be shitbags for a century or 5 and see how that goes."
Yeah.
But he laid out Hammurabi's code, is what it's called, and it was laid out basically saying, "Hey, here are the basic morals of human beings," and that's one of the first documented cases of us essentially saying, "We know right from wrong. Let's just fucking do the best we can with that." And then this is all BC. This is way before the time of Christ.
Right. That could just
then,
stem out to a whole different conversation.
Exactly.
Honestly.
Yeah, it really could.
That could go a whole another way.
But then you get other religions popping up. You get you have the Greece money. You have the Greeks with their multiple gods. You have Vikings with their multiple gods. Essentially, most of pre-Christianity humans, pagans, if you will, they all had separate gods for everything. There's a god for the crops. There's a god for war. There's a god for health. There's a god for whatever fucking thing you're trying to do. They believed that there were so many different spirits floating around out there that had achieved the perfection of what they wanted to do, and that when they pursued down the route, they had to be devout to this thing that would give them good omen.
All right.
And all that. And then apparently this dude named Jesus Christ came down and said, "I'm the guy that can tie all of these things together and make it all work under the house of me, my Father, that is God," and essentially the offset of us, which is the Holy Spirit. And the Holy Spirit is the thing that gets into people and causes. This is all based off of Christianity belief. Jesus is the guy who came down and enlightened human beings. God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit. Essentially, when you read the Bible, it says they're all one.
Right.
They're a trinity, but they all work under the same umbrella, essentially.
Corporation. I'm sorry.
Sure, why not?
No, it's just
Capitalism, Aloha.
No, it's an umbrella corporation.
Yeah, I know. As always, capitalism, Aloha.
Zombie Jesus.
We'll drop nukes on that city. Raccoon, looking at you.
But
So essentially, Jesus is the part of this trinity that comes down and lets humans know, here's how things can be unified. God is the one up there judging people after they die based on if they follow their tenets and all that shit. And the Holy Spirit is what gets into people to inspire them to follow the tenets and to try to get other people to follow those tenets.
which makes it more or less not necessarily foolproof, but more believable in the sense of like what I was saying while